Hi there. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I have a treat for you today. We have a guest who is going to speak to us a little bit about a generator experience. Her name is Vicky, and she has been using her human design knowledge to deal with the pressures of wanting to respond and to people please and to allow her boundaries to be imposed upon. So without further ado, I give you Vicky, who's a generator. So check it out.
People pleasing and boundary setting. Hey everyone, I'm a 3-5 generator with an open solar plexus and the gate 37.5 as my conscious moon. A few years ago, some months before discovering human design, I was befriended by someone on Reddit and I just kind of went with it. I do enjoy meeting new people. It's just I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I have been attempting to enforce boundaries with this person throughout the last couple of years, but I haven't been doing the best job. I absolutely loathe confrontation. I have come to learn through human design that my open solar plexus is likely what's making me a huge people pleaser. For as long as I can remember, I would avoid doing what I knew was best for me because the discomfort of feeling another person's disappointment was too much sometimes. So, I began saying yes as a defense mechanism. I made myself responsible for managing the emotions of those around me in order to feel safe and accepted. Now, I'm also a Libra sun, so flattery gets you everywhere. So the more praise that I got for being this type of friend, for saying yes, the more this behavior was solidified in me. I've been told by multiple people that I give off a warm, feel-good vibe. My best friend even referred to me once as sunshine. And it's nice being told these things. That is, until you can no longer have the energy to maintain this persona, and then it all comes crashing down. Hashtag 3-5 problems. Am I right? After 3 years of experimenting with my design, I'm starting to really see my conditioning, and it's fascinating. When I entered into this relationship, I honestly didn't know what I was getting myself into. I came to realize that they were looking for a friend to speak to daily. I prefer to have the freedom to come and go at random, and I thought I was clear enough about that at the time. So I let them know I wouldn't be consistent in my messaging and yet became way more consistent than I intended to, which definitely gives mixed signals. When I reflected and realized that my actions haven't been in alignment with my values, I had a knot in my stomach because now I had to have the uncomfortable conversation that I already had a little while ago. And when I did, they were naturally surprised and taken aback. Have I been so good at people-pleasing that it's become second nature? Bringing others joy really does light me up, but it's my joy to give as I see fit and not something that can be given away on a consistent basis unless I have the excess energy for it. I didn't know that then, but I see it now. I used to think that filling the cups of others was in turn filling my own cup because I was able to feel the good whenever I did things right by them. But was my cup getting filled, or was I just taking from my own cup in the process? I'm currently learning to give from my saucer and not my cup. And right now, I'm fighting to keep my cup full, and my saucer is usually pretty dry. I'm making sure that how I'm behaving is because it's how I want to behave, and not because I'm trying to make everyone around me happy. And sometimes I find myself stressed out about there being a notification, and I think that if I don't respond, I'll be a bad friend, which is silly. I've gotten so good at adapting to what I think are other people's perceptions of what makes a good friend that I unconsciously begin to change my actions. In one way, it's nice because I genuinely do it from a place of caring, but on the other end, sometimes I end up acting in a way that goes against what I actually value, which is the space to be able to come and go as I please without putting any pressure on myself to be what I think I need to be so that I'm as authentic as I can be. People pleasing has been a difficult habit to break.
All right. Thank you, Vicky. Really appreciate you sharing that information with us. And I hope everyone enjoyed it and could take a nugget or two from it or had an aha moment from it. But definitely, we are working on using our human design in our everyday life and practicing it and seeing, observing, reflecting on what's changing around us, how we're changing, how our relationships are changing. So, everyone, have a lovely day and thank you for listening.